Hello guys, welcome back. In this video, we're going to have a look at how to get started with Python. If you've been following along, we installed Python 3.7 earlier, and when you go to your programs, you should find a couple of programs that you can use to do the shell. This here is the Python executable. When you search for Python and run the executable, this is what you get. And there is another one here, which is the Python shell. This is the Python shell. So you can use either. For the purpose of this video, I'm going to use this one because it's black and it's good to view on the screen. I've resized it a bit, so you can see I've got 3.7.4 version of Python, and that's what we'll be using throughout the course. Now the first and foremost thing is you could print anything. You could just say print my name is Mo, and it prints that. So that's how you can write a program to just print something to the screen, to the console, but that's not why people write programs. You could do a lot more than that. I'm going to try and use Python shell as a calculator for the time being. So you could do 2 plus 2 and it'll return 4. You could do 3 divided by 3, it'll return 1. And you could do 3 divided by 3. This will return 1 integer. So the difference between the two is this returns floating point number, and this returns a integer. That's the only difference. If you heard of BEDMAS bracket 2 plus 2 and close bracket and divide that with 2, the stuff in the parentheses gets evaluated first. So this is 4 divided by 2, that's 2. So if you don't want the 0.0, you just do double dot and you get like an integer. Right, so that's addition, multiplication, subtraction. 4 minus 3 should return 1. And if I do 77 percentage gives the remainder. When 7 divides 77, the remainder is 0. So if I do 5 times 4 minus 2 is 18, so you should get 18. So when you don't have parentheses, this gets evaluated first. Here, if we didn't have parentheses, so if you have 2 plus 2 divided by 2, that should be 3, because this part gets evaluated first. So this is the BEDMAS rule. It's a very common phenomenon. If you study mathematics, this is something that there'll be taught, but you can just say BEDMAS in Python and you will get more information about it. I could use variables to store values. If length is 10 and width 5, I can say width times length. So width times length is 50, so that multiplies 10 by 5, right? That's because these are, so if I do 5 times width, it should result 25, but if I do 5 times ABC, it's gonna say it doesn't know what ABC is. I could do tax equals 12.5 divided by 10, so that's a tax variable is now declared, and I have price equals 10, and I want to do price times tax, price times tax, and that's good. Now the last calculated value is stored in underscore, so if I do underscore, it prints that value. So if I do 2 times underscore, it gives you 25, which is, so if you have a calculation that you just did and you want to use that. So this is basically how you could play with numbers within Python shell. There's a lot more you can do, but we'll dive into that slowly. So this is about Python numbers. So in the next one, let's quickly have a look at how we can play with strings.